Hey, what is going on, guys? DK back at you with another video here to talk about a couple NBA player props I like for tomorrow's slate. Apologize for not uploading a video today, but we are back at it. If you guys are a first-time user to Prizepicks, you can use the code DKDFS for a 100% match up to $100. I'll have it linked down below if you're looking for more in-depth content. You can also check out my Patreon, whether it be for DFS or for Prizepicks. And the sponsor of this video, guys, is No House Advantage. I'll have it linked down below. You can use the code DKDFS also for a 100% match up to $100. There's a couple different ways you can play. You can play versus the house, where you're picking player props against the house, or you can play against each other, where it's more DFS style, and you're picking player props, and you build out a lineup of your player props, and then you rank them based on your confidence level. So, a few different ways you can play. A lot of fun. And if you guys want to give it a try, again, make sure to use that code. I will link down below. All right, so let's recap everything for the last couple days. So subpar performances, it's been an absolutely insane run for me on Prizepicks over the last month. But last 2 days, 50% both days, just like forgettable days on Prizepicks. Couple misses today. Sabonis shot like 20% from the field. I don't really regret that. Mobley, I mean, that was just so annoying. He didn't do anything in the second half. And Jalen Brunson got in massive foul trouble. He picked up like 3 fouls very early in that game, barely played in the first half. I had his over assist, so just ran into a bit of a bad variance with that one. But DFS, it has been an amazing run for me in the playoffs, and I kept it going tonight. So 3 days ago, we won $600. 2 days ago, we won $250. That's just one tournament. And then today, we won $350 in one tournament. So it's been a great run. I think what people don't realize in DFS for the playoffs, at least at the first few slates, it's a different game, right? It's not the regular season where you're trying to jam in a lot of stars with value, because there's just no value usually in these playoff slates. I've just been hammering home the more balanced build. Like, there's really only one value play in the slate today was Isaac Okoro. He picked up a ton of ownership. I just said, just don't play him with that ownership. Worked out in a huge way. He was a bust. And I just built a very balanced lineup, right? A lot of those Celtics guys in the mid-range, even though Dinwiddie was a bust, he was still not awful. Herter was massive chalk, but was a bust. Draymond, Clay, Looney rounded it out. So, like, no one did, like, amazing besides the Boston guards. But, again, when there's no value, like, this is the type of build you got to lean to. So, it has been a great run on DFS. Again, Prizepicks, kind of so-so, forgettable days, last couple days. Hoping to bounce back there for tomorrow. All right, so let's talk about the 2 plays that I do like. And the first pick we're going to be looking to is going to be Ja Morant assist. We're going to take more than 8 assists here for Ja Morant. And the reason is, I talked about this a bit in my Prizepicks video, I think a couple days ago. But there's a few teams you can take advantage of early with guys that they kind of limit their minutes of the star players in the regular season. Right? We talked about like Jimmy Butler. Ja Morant's another one of those guys. The Grizzlies especially really take it easy on the minutes on their main guys in the regular season. Like, Ja Morant was only like averaging like 30, 32 minutes a game in the regular season. Well, that's going to change in the playoffs, right? I think we're probably going to get high 30s, if not close to 40 minutes from Ja Morant. If we take a look at his numbers on the season, he's actually averaging over 8 assists on the season. But remember, that's in like 30 to 32 minutes a game, right? He was not averaging a ton of minutes in the regular season. So you get a huge playoff game against the Lakers. As long as there's no foul trouble or anything weird or blowout, I think we're going to get close to 40 minutes from Ja Morant, which I think gives us a really, really good shot to hit this. We're going to take more than 8 assists for Ja Morant as the first pick. And the second pick we're going to go to is going to be for the Clippers. We're going to be looking to Russell Westbrook and his fantasy score at 36.5. We're going to take more than 36.5 fantasy score. Now, there is some risk with Westbrook of, like, if he really struggles. There's been a couple of times in like the last 10, 15 games where they've benched him. But as long as he just plays decent, not awful, he should get a ton of minutes. Like in a really important game against the Suns to end the regular season, he played 40 minutes. He played 40 minutes here against the Pelicans. So I think as long as he doesn't play awful, which I'm not really expecting him to, that he's going to get 38, 40 minutes, game one, assuming no blowout, which I think the Clippers actually can keep it competitive here on the road against the Suns. So Westbrook, well north of a fantasy point per minute guy. I'm expecting, assuming no blowout or foul trouble, close to 40 minutes. If that's the case, I think we have a really good shot to hit this. So that's going to be the second one. We're going to take Russell Westbrook, more than 36.5 fantasy score as pick number 2. Again, still no Paul George, so the offense is going to be relied upon for Westbrook and for Kawhi Leonard. All right, so those are going to be the two for today, guys. John Morant, or for tomorrow, John Morant over 8 assists, and Russell Westbrook more than a 36.5 fantasy score. As always, I really appreciate all the support. New viewers, old viewers, let's hit these picks. If you guys are playing DFS, you can check my video. I uploaded that a few hours ago, breaking down the 4-game slate. And good luck. We'll see you all in the next one.